Art and Earth in Harmony. Purusha Prakriti opens at Bespoke Gallery. In celebration of Earth Month 2025, Bespoke Art Gallery in Ahmedabad presents Purusha Prakriti, a landmark exhibition curated by Uma Nair and conceptualized by Devin Gavarwala. Uma Nair is a prominent Indian art critic and curator known for her insightful writings on contemporary and classical Indian art, showcasing works by renowned Indian and international artists. The exhibition spans sculptures, ceramics, paintings, and prints that explore the profound relationship between man and nature. The show also pays tribute to the late modernist master Himmat Shah and features new works by artists like Muzaffar Ali. Running through May, the exhibition offers a spiritual and artistic reflection on ecological balance and creative legacy. Report Bilkul Online.
I'm Uma Nair. I am a curator and a critic. I've been writing for 35 years. At the Bespoke Art Gallery, I curated Purusha Prakriti. And I'm standing in front of a work that has been made by Himmat Shah. This show is dedicated to Himmat Shah because Himmat Shah is a modernist sculptor, one of the greatest sculptors that India had in terms of contemporary art. And this exhibition is about the beauty of the interdependence of man and nature. In this exhibition, you will find paintings, you will find sculptures, you will find prints, and you will also find ceramic works. And the most beautiful thing about it is that there are many masters in India, known and unknown. Thank you.
And who has selected it? Is it you?
Yes, I'm the curator. I have selected all the
And
works.
what were the parameters for you to select a particular piece?
Everything that speaks about man and nature.
And is there a limited span that you covered, or it speaks of endless time and right from the
I think I keep looking for the beauty of time. It must go back and forth.
back and forth? And how many such paintings you have brought here?
I bought 39 artists.
39.
Yeah.
And is it your first such exhibition here?
No, I had curated another exhibition called Global Treasures, part of the Devin Gavarwala collection. This is my second exhibition.
Second. So we are looking forward for a beautiful new journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Arzan Khambata. I call myself a sculptor by choice and architect by profession. And I've been sculpting since past 42 years. I have not had any formal training in art. I started by picking up metal scrap and welding it together. That's how the journey began. Like a small kid playing with metal parts and like a jigsaw puzzle. Then slowly architects noticed what I was doing and made me commission one work for a restaurant. Then 11 years after working, I did my first show at the Jahangir Art Gallery. That's when the city saw what I was actually doing. And it has been a very gradual, slow climb right from there till now. 99% of my time right now goes in designing custom-made pieces, commission pieces for particular spaces. It could be a hotel, an office, a residence, traffic islands, promenades, everywhere I do large works. My sizes range from literally 4 inches to 40 feet tall, 60 feet tall sometimes. And I enjoy doing that. I work in different materials altogether. Except stone, I think I've touched every material possible. Copper, steel, iron, wood, a lot of wood carved metal and wood carving. With my metal, I do a lot of composite works also. And I enjoy working. Every day at the studio is a new experience. And my most favorite saying is the impossible just takes a little longer. And I love doing what I'm doing. Thank you.
How many such pieces you have created
last question.
Will you be here at the gallery
Yes.
to receive the
So I'm here at the gallery today. I've got a flight in the evening. And the reason is I just finished one fitting of sculpture before I came. I have to do one more after I go back. So there was just one day time left, so I just said let me squeeze that in together. Because I work on Sunday also. Because I love going to the studio, so I do that.
You are a big name, so welcome to Ahmedabad.
Thank you very
and
much.
I'm sure you are going to get very
Thank you very
good.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Namaste, I'm Nilesh Ravindra Vede. I'm an artist from Mumbai. And today I'm here in Ahmedabad. There's a Srushti over here on the right. That Srushti is also feminine elements which also represents the growth and the life. This mood that represents enlightenment. That's the idea behind it.
It's basically also related with the flow of time up and down, the highs and lows, and the journey of understanding and unlearning, the journey of being open to multitudes of nourishment through words, through music, through theatre, through science. And these are things that basically these works are talking about, the whole aspect of this journey, which you automatically have to always be wrapped with the whole scales of these. So even if you look and listen to music, music is all created with the whole aspect of highs and lows of notes, the stops and the elongated movement of sounds. The same aspect is with dance, the same aspect is with writing. And that's where these things have nourished. It's like a river that flows, breaks up into tributaries, comes back together, and either catches more speed or goes slow. That's where these works
So
are.
do you specialize in making faces?
Sorry?
Faces are your favorite subject?
No, my works are like full body.
And today you have brought this for this exhibition.
Sorry?
Today's exhibition you have brought this.
Yes, these are given for the show.
So tell us about this.
This one is called Phases of Time. Basically, it's talking about the breath. Sorry, it's talking about the whole aspect of how you create your sound and how the sound reverberates and its highs and lows.
लिखती हूँ तो मैं आलोचक हूँ, तो ईश्वर की कृपा से बहुत से किताबें लिखे हैं, किताबें ललित कला के लिए, नेशनल गैलरी ऑफ मॉडर्न आर्ट के लिए, किताबें आर्टिस्ट के बारे में, हमारे देश के बहुत प्रसिद्ध सैयद हैदर रज़ा एंड अ लॉट ऑफ अदर आर्टिस्ट्स जिनके साथ मैंने काम किए हैं, जिनके शोज़ क्यूरेट किए हैं। पिछले साल मैंने मुज़फ़्फ़र अली के काम के बारे में लिखा, तो यहाँ पर बिस्पोक आर्ट गैलरी में देवेंद्र गवरवाला ने मेरे से कहा कि इनके साथ जुड़ जाए ताकि एग्जिबिशंस लाए जो अहमदाबाद में नहीं देखा है। और जब हम कला के ऊपर जब हम लिखते हैं, हमें ये भी पता चलता है कि आर्टिस्ट का अहमियत क्या होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ सेंसिबिलिटी एंड सेंसिटिविटी, और हर आर्टिस्ट का अपना कहानी होता है। वो कहानी अद्भुत भी होता है और अमूल्य भी होता है, मगर सबसे महत्वपूर्ण होता है कि हम उसका कहानी कैसे रचित करें ताकि जो लोग देखते हैं उनको उसमें कुछ विचित्र चीज़ महसूस हो। तो एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अहमियत रखता है एक एग्जिबिशन में, और ये एग्जिबिशन है पुरुष प्रकृति। पुरुष प्रकृति के बारे में जब हम बात करते हैं तो हम जाते हैं भगवत पुराणों के समय, जब प्रकृति और मनुष्य दोनों के बारे में लिखा है कि प्रकृति और मनुष्य दोनों जीवित रहते हैं एक दूसरे के लिए। और जब हम वो पुरुष प्रकृति का जो वो देवनागरी का जो शब्द लेते हैं, उसका रहस्य अलग होता है और उसमें एक मिठास है जो अंग्रेजी में नहीं है। इसलिए मैंने वो नाम रखा। और अप्रैल था अर्थ मंथ, celebrating the earth, celebrating 22nd of April was Earth Day. So, this exhibition में you have paintings, you have drawings, you have printmakers, you have sculptures, and you have ceramics. So, but this exhibition, in the month of March, हिम्मत शाह का देहांत हुआ. हिम्मत शाह का जन्म हुआ गुजरात में लोथल में. And among sculptors in India, Himmat Shah was one of the most important. This show is dedicated to Himmat Shah. And this sculptor, Himmat Shah, is known for his heads. He created heads not in the language of जैसे हमारा जो चेहरा होता है, चेहरे के अलग अलग किस्म होते हैं, अलग अलग रंग होते हैं, और जब हम चेहरा को देखते हैं हमें ये महसूस होता है कि आर्टिस्ट का नज़रिया क्या है. हिम्मत शाह का नज़रिया अलग था. जब वो लंदन और यूरोप गए, उसने ब्रांकुसी का काम देखा, हेनरी मूर का काम देखा उसने ये सोचा कि जब मैं मनुष्य का जो हेड बनाऊंगा अलग होगा. तो उसने क्या किया, जो हमारी जो परछाई है, जो फीचर्स है, उसको बहुत सिंपल तरह से उसने किया और ये हेड बनाया. ये हेड जो हमारे इस एग्जीबिशन में है, किसी ने हमको दिया है, और ये हेड से हमें ये महसूस होता है कि हिम्मत शाह का काम अलग था जैसे दूसरे लोग करते हैं. दिस इज कार्ल अंटाउ. कार्ल अंटाउ अहमदाबाद में रहते हैं. कार्ल अंटाउ स्कूल के बच्चों के लिए बहुत काम करते हैं. कार्ल अंटाउ बर्मीज टीक में काम करते हैं. कार्ल अंटाउ का सबसे प्रसिद्ध काम है होटल ट्राइडेंट मुंबई में. बहुत बड़ा इमारत जैसा काम है. मगर कार्ल अंटाउ का हैसियत है कि वो जो ह्यूमन फॉर्म है, उसका जो फीचर्स हैं वो अलग करता है. और ये देख के हमें ये महसूस होता है कि ये जो मनुष्य का जो चित्र बनाते हैं ये इस समय का नहीं है. एंटिक्विटी, बहुत पुराना. तो हम ये भी कह सकते हैं कि सबसे बेहतरीन आर्टिस्ट क्या करते हैं जिंदगी में, जो पुराना है उसको आगे लाके हमको आज के भाषा में प्रस्तुत करते हैं. एंड दैट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ दिस एग्जीबिशन. ऑल द आर्टिस्ट्स हियर आर मास्टर्स इन देयर ओन राइट. एंड क्योंकि मैं 35 साल से लिख रही हूँ, मुझे मालूम है कि कौन कैसा काम करता है. वो भी बहुत जरूरी है. You know, so when we look at the sculptures, उसका अनुभव अलग है. जब आप पेंटिंग देखोगे उसका अनुभव अलग है. जब आप ये देखोगे, ये है केशरी नंदन कुमार जयपुर का. केशरी नंदन कुमार सिरामिक काम करता है. केशरी नंदन कुमार हमारे देश के सबसे मान्य सिरामिक आर्टिस्ट है. उसने हिम्मत शाह के लिए भी सिरामिक का काम इंस्पायर किया. और केशरी नंदन ने पाब्लो पिकासो का स्टोनवेयर, इसको प्लैटर बोलते हैं अंग्रेजी में, केशरी नंदन ने पाब्लो पिकासो का स्टोनवेयर प्लैटर्स देख के, पिकासो उसने पेंट करते थे, मगर केशरी नंदन ने क्या किया, पिकासो का आउल का प्लैटर्स और बुल का प्लैटर्स देख के उसने स्कल्पचरल 3-dimensional आइडेंटिटी दिया. तो ये दोनों प्लैटर्स अलग हैं. जरूर कह सकते हैं कि देखने के बाद अद्भुत लगता है, but it is the beauty of form, and that is the grammar that every artist wants to have, the beauty of form. Underneath Kesari's we placed Simon Max Bannister. This is Falcon. This is part of the Devendra Agarwala collection. जो लकड़ी के स्प्लिंटर्स होते हैं, वो वर्कशॉप जाके लकड़ी के स्प्लिंटर्स लेके he adds bronze and he creates a bird. When we look at composition, the most important thing about an artist is originality. And that is what I as a curator look for, originality. This is Nilesh Vedi. He has been painting man and elements of the earth for many years now. And he paints on canvas. And he paints works that have a very strong spiritual edge. When you look at this work, we are looking at the human figure. We are looking at human hands. But look at the texture that he gives. And within that, he creates the crescent moon. This is Prakriti. And this is Manushya. Muzaffar Ali. Muzaffar Ali's calligraphic works were created for his show in Delhi at Bikaner House. And when he created the calligraphic works, it is a new series. When we look at calligraphy, we realize the beauty of language. Bhasha is something that is itihasic. It never dies. And the beauty of language is the manner in which the script is created. So if we look at Indian languages, we look at the Devanagari script, we look at the Persian script, we look at the Urdu script, we look at Tamil, we look at Kannadiga, we look at Malayalam. Each script has its own beauty. That is what we see. Then we look at sculptures. This is Arun Kumar H.G. He creates an elephant to talk to us about the extinction of animals. And we are looking at a work in which he creates wood that has been upcycled. Arun Kumar has won many awards because he talks to us about the importance of conservation. When we speak about elephants, there is a lot of writing on the cruelty to elephants in the temples in Kerala, but also cruelty to elephants at zoos. And so we are talking about the importance of conservation. Above you, Onkan Mitra